setting up our meeting. Oh, done. Okay, here we go. Yeah, a lot of people today. Let me just now you're live on YouTube. Let me just check. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hold on, hold on. Okay, here we go. Let me just paste the questions here, and then we start. What's happened? Okay, here. So, as you can see, the questions are in the chat. So, guys, now, good afternoon, officially again. So, welcome
Good
aboard, and
afternoon.
yeah, one more person. So, let me explain before we start. Talk and Talk, or TNT, is a community platform for you to practice English, Spanish, Italian, German, and so on, French. And here's a safe community for you to practice uh, without concern about making mistakes, because here we are all learning, doesn't matter your level, if you are beginner, intermediate, or advanced level. Just enjoy the conversation, training your English, enjoy to meet some new people, and be respect with each other. So let me know if something wrong happens in your group. How it works, I'm gonna split in small groups just for have more time to talk, So please introduce yourself. Always introduce yourself. It's very important for um, you say what's your name, where you're from, what do you like to do in your free time, Use this time to introduce yourself, of course, to practice your English. Um, and let me paste the question again because some people just arrived now. And that's it. And I bring you back like 10 minutes, 5 minutes maybe before 4 p.m. So let me just split us. We are in, okay, let me separate here. So maybe three groups. Yeah, I think that is good. Great. All right. Uh, Let me see. Okay, here you go. Yeah, no, 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 no. This one. So guys, accept the invitation and I'll see you later, Gator. Okay. Just wait more people if you're gonna accept the invitation. All right. We are in. That's good. Okay, guys. So let's start. So, Misma, would you like to introduce yourself?
Can you
And I'm
repeat?
sorry. Would you like to introduce yourself? Say where you're from, your name. And I don't. I'm sorry if my pronunciation about your name is not correct. So feel free to correct me.
No, it's okay. It's right.
Nice.
And
Okay.
so my name is Misma. I have
Mm-hmm.
26 years old, and in my free times, I like to walk with my dogs. I have two dogs,
Nice.
male and a female.
And where are you from?
I'm from Curitiba.
Curitiba. I see. All right. Okay. Thank you and welcome. Jessica, would you like to introduce yourself? Você gostaria de se apresentar pra gente, Jéssica?
Eu
Não?
comecei o curso exatamente essa semana.
Ah, ok, ok. É, só pra eu saber, você quer que tentar participar só ouvindo ou você quer tentar falar também inglês?
Não, não, fica só ouvindo, é melhor.
Tá bom, tudo bem, fica à vontade. Ok, ok, mas você quer se apresentar em português, rapidamente?
Sim, pode ser. É, você perguntou, assim, eu entendo minimamente alguma coisa, assim, mas
Aham,
acho que você perguntou de onde eu sou.
uhum, sim. Fala de onde você é, o que que você faz.
Sim, eu moro em Salvador, Bahia, sou social media, e mais o
Uhum.
que que você perguntou?
O que você gosta de fazer, algum hobby seu?
Ah, sim, eu gosto de me exercitar, atividade física, é o que eu mais gosto de fazer.
Aí sim, sim. Ok. And Gisele Dias Alves. Guys, feel free for introduce yourself.
Hi guys, can you listen to me?
Yeah,
Can you
good.
hear me
Yes.
actually?
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm Johnny's fiance, by the way. We are
Yeah.
engaged. And well, I'm from Bahia, from Itabuna. It's a like small city here, and I've been studying English for about maybe 3 years. I don't remember, but yeah, I have a degree in architecture. But I work in family business, but I work as an architect in my free times. Sorry, and yeah, I think that's it. My main things.
Teacher, you are muted.
Yeah, now I noticed. I'm sorry. Hey, Daniel, would you like to introduce yourself?
Boa tarde, pessoal. Eu estou no mesmo time da Jéssica, comecei recentemente, e me sinto um pouquinho inseguro para falar, tá? Vou fazer minha apresentação aqui. Vou tentar fazer a apresentação pelo menos em inglês,
Beleza.
aí o
Okay.
restante eu vou trabalhar um pouquinho mais o listening.
Okay, okay, no worries.
And my name is Daniel. I'm 27 years old. I live in the city of Botucatu, in the interior of São Paulo. I
Mm-hmm.
have a degree in accounting, and
Nice.
I am currently studying two MBAs. One
Mm-hmm.
in ESG, is sustainability, and another in social entrepreneurship.
That's great.
And I am transitioning my career from accounting
Mm-hmm.
auditor to the field of innovation and sustainability. And something new about my true love is heavy metal. I love its style of music and its representativeness.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. Your English is very good. Yeah. Uh,
Thanks.
Thank you for introducing yourself and feel free for continue if you feel comfortable. No, I know sometimes we feel embarrassing, but yeah, you are here, you're opening your camera and you start to talk. That's good. Nice, Daniel. All right, guys. So let me introduce myself. I'm Johnny Harton. This is a special day because my fiance is here, Gigi, Giselle, and then it's our first time that I'm a host here for like maybe 2 years, I guess. But it was this only today. She would like to join us, and I'm happy for this. And so she lives in Ilhéus, Bahia, in Itabuna, close there in Ilhéus, and I live in Osasco, in São Paulo. So we meet each other by internet, and that's it. I like it to my major in electrical engineering. I'm graduated at USP, University of São Paulo, and um, yeah, this year we have a plan to be in a marriage, and I'm very excited for that. And this topic, guys, is very important for any relation, and let's talk about. I'm excited to listen to you guys about emotional intelligence, And let me just confirm one thing. Yeah, and interpersonal skills. So, Misma, I'm gonna start with you, all right? So, the question number one. How do you define emotional intelligence in your own words? So feel free for give your opinion. There's no exist right answer, Just feel free.
Okay. I really don't know what emotional intelligence is, but I think it's when in some situation you can see how your emotional um, uh, I don't know how to say it, when you notice how your emotion uh, works in specific situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that.
Good, good. I see. And G, uh, for you, how do you define emotional intelligence in your own words?
Well, it's a hard question to be honest, but I think it's when you can handle a situation, when you can use gentle words, even though you might feel angry, it's when you know how to separate the things in a relationship, for example. Um, and I think it's about communication as well, because if you are emotionally intelligent, you know how to communicate with your partner, with the people you love. And yeah, for me, that's the main things.
Okay, nice. Daniel, would you like to try? Define?
Eu consigo falar em português, mas é essa parte.
Okay,
Pode?
feel free. Yeah, yeah.
Tranquilo. Para mim, inteligência emocional, assim, o texto mais simples seriam, primeiro você entender, para depois entender o próximo, né? Acho que também dá para trazer um pouco de uma questão de filosofia estoica, uma questão de espiritualidade, falando em religião, e se trabalhando, né, a sua inteligência emocional, esse autoconhecimento, você consegue entender melhor o outro. Está aberto a ouvir também.
I see. Nice. And yeah, Daniel, you said something that you, Gigi, and Misma. I searched on, I Googled about this, and just to share, emotional intelligence is the ability to manage both your own emotions and understand the emotions of people around you. So basically, self-knowledge and try to understand the people around you. Sometimes it's not easy, it's tough to understand the people who lives with you, and that's why it's so important. We know, try to understand ourselves, and then to try to understand the next one. Jéssica, would you like to try? Você gostaria de tentar? No? Okay. Okay. I try to because we are on YouTube just to talk more in English, but if it sometimes you or Daniel would like to try in English, just let me know. Or you can type here on the chat also. I can read your question. All right. Let me see. Misma. Hmm, the question number 4. How do you handle criticism or feedback without taking personally?
How I handle?
Mhm.
I have a big problem with receive feedback. Usually when it's a criticism. So I really try to not take it personally, and I'm really work hard to it. I have
Mhm.
a big problem with that topic.
Yeah. Once I watched that TED talk about, like, I don't know, the name is Judge in the soccer,
Mhm.
The guy just has this experience to try to be a judge in the match of a game, because it has two games, try to win, and then they say some bad words for the guy, and how they separate his value about the others' comments. But it's something very, very difficult
Yes.
and difficult. And he, how do you handle with this? How do you try to handle?
Yeah, as you guys said, it's a really difficult thing. And well, for me personally, I try to understand more the situation. Like when I am criticized, it's not easy. It's really not easy. But I try to understand the other people's perspective. And if there is nothing to do about me, you know, I just forgive. I just forget about this and understand who I am. I think understanding who you are, it's important. So when you don't know who you are, like when you don't have self-confidence, it's so difficult. So yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's interesting because it's something that we try to handle in our relation, right? Because we sometimes when you something we don't agree with in each other, we try to say for other person, but with not to something to hurt the other person, but something just because we are maybe not happy, and sometimes our relation teaching me a lot about this, not only in a relation in a lovely way, but also in my job, how to when my boss say something for me, how to separate the feedback about my own person, because like especially in works environment, the your coworker just know a part of you, doesn't know yourself, and that's why we can I can bring taking this so much personally, right? All right, so uh let me know, Jessica. It's okay for you? Can you understand a little about the conversation? Tá conseguindo entender um pouquinho da conversa? Um pouquinho só.
Nada. Nothing.
But continue aqui, and then just practice your lesson, right? Daniel, the same for you. Are you understanding a little about the conversation?
Tá faltando a legenda aqui para acompanhar vocês. Não,
Tá, tá,
brincadeira, tô conseguindo.
tá conseguindo? Okay. All right. Just let me know if you want to contribute. Just give your opinion. Just raise your hand, and it'll be a pleasure to hear you guys. All right. Okay. Let me see. Misma, let me see. The question number 8. Can you share a time when your understanding of emotional intelligence made a significant difference in resolving a conflict?
I think I usually use it when in with my partner
Mm-hmm.
when we sometimes we don't understand each other because
Yeah.
we don't talk about our feelings. So uh, after a lot of years, I'm understanding how he communicates with his emotional, and understanding how he um, um, share his emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to how to say uh, not make a conflict.
Conflict. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. I think with me, when you know like some, I don't know how to say gatilhos, but when you know there are some
Triggers.
gatilhos, triggers. Yeah. Thank you. When you know some triggers inside you, and like oh, I'm starting to be so nervous, and then to try to avoid arrive in a point that you encounter, you know. So
Mhm.
sometimes when I feel I'm start to some triggers, some my body signalize for me some Johnny, you're starting to be mad, you know. Just
Mhm.
try to go out and that you not because sometimes we can if you we know ourselves, if we know our limits, we can just leave to avoid some conflict, right? That's also very
Yes.
important, right? Not just to, of course, know the other limits is good, but to understand our limits is even some one is some rational, like not some logical, but you are just you just feel your emotional are not some good and bad things. They are created, you know, they are inside with you, and you need to lead. You need to handle with this, right?
Yes, it's very important to
Mm-hmm.
know about your emotional. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Uh, G, would you like to talk about this question, or
I'm
I
sorry,
can
can
give
you
you another
repeat
one?
the question again?
The question number 8. Can you share a time when your understanding of the emotional intelligence made a significant difference in resolving a conflict?
Oh, I think there was a time when I had a discussion with my brother. It was a long time ago, actually. So he did something that I was very mad with him. I got very mad. I didn't like the thing he did. And in my family, we don't have this habit to talk about our feelings as well. But in this time, I sit with him, even though I was really mad with him. I sit down with him and I told him that I didn't like what he did, and that's okay to be angry sometimes, but you don't have to discount. I don't know the word, but descontar
Mm-hmm.
um, in other people, you know. So he apologized for that, and yeah, like I think that this bought construiu. How can I say built the
Good.
past
Yeah.
built yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this built a stronger relationship with him and me at that time, you know. So yeah.
Nice. G. And let me just make another question for you. Question number 10. What steps are you currently taking or plan to take to further develop your interpersonal skills? Like, okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I wanna know more about the stuff.
Just, just to you think more about like, I mean, when I just ask you because I know you are doing therapy like as me, you know, and this is something very important to sometimes I think our generation are looking a different way for psychologists,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people has a little fear, not fear, but afraid. I don't know how to explain, but they avoid this especially more older persons, you know. But we need to show like how important this subject when you as a professional taking care of us, try to because sometimes we can't trust in your mind, in your heart, because we are just we need the help of another person to see further to try another point of view because sometimes we think the problem is with us, but when you see no it's not some your problem, or sometimes you are facing some difficult and this is are happening because in your child happened something that the consequence you're suffering until now. So just feel free, what steps are you currently taking your plan to develop your interpersonal skills? What do you would you like to share?
Well, as you said, I'm taking therapy, and this has been really helpful to me because she shows me another point of view, because I just have my point of view of the situation. As you know, I don't like to open my life to so many people, so sometimes I think a lot, and as she said, my therapist, our minds lie to us every time. So we need to be careful of what we believe because our minds lie. Well, and I think that also I've always liked to to write down my feelings, the things. But the question is about interpersonal, like my relationship with others.
Yeah, also, yeah, with you
Oh,
and can be with others.
yeah, I think the communication, like I've been with the therapy, I've been helped to understand people's sides, points of views, and then with that, I'm also trying to communicate more with them, my feelings, you know.
And how to handle with the because sometimes we create some expectation towards other person, right? And how
Yeah.
is to handle this? How difficult it is to sometimes we need some support and how we is well sometimes how difficult it is for you to accept something that we can change, you know?
Well, it's really, really difficult because sometimes we need this. We need a support from people we love sometimes, but the people, like, they are not what we expect.
Mm-hmm.
They um, these are just our expectations. Of course, we can talk with them. We can show them that we need some things from them that uh, but we can't really change people. So I think we need to accept, try to find this support, maybe from other places, maybe like in my personal case, I'm a Christian, so in God,
Mm-hmm.
and in other things as well. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Jean. And just before I ask you, Misma, just let me know, Daniel, it's okay for you until now? Você gostaria de contribuir com alguma coisa? Falar alguma? Did you understand about this topic? The question number 10. We are talking about the importance of therapy, de terapias, a importância delas. Um, você costuma fazer terapia? O que que você acha disso?
Eu vou compartilhar até uma parte pessoal
Uhum.
minha, que foi uma questão de burnout que eu acabei tendo no trabalho
Hum,
e justamente envolveu muito questões de inteligência emocional,
I
porque
see.
um dos meus maiores problemas que eu tinha era a questão de, beleza, eu entendia, mas eu não conseguia lidar tanto com o que as outras pessoas estavam sentindo. Então, eu envolvia muitas questões lógicas, eu tentava combater emoção com razão.
Uhum.
E isso daí é muito ruim, sem, entender o que a pessoa está sentindo, né? E tentar amenizar isso até trazer para um lado racional da conversa. E às vezes eu deixava acumular tudo dentro de mim até o momento que eu estourei. Então, aí
Entendi.
a terapia me ajudou bastante, consegui trabalhar esse ponto meu. Eu acho que todo mundo, assim, que não tem costume de falar sobre seus próprios sentimentos, deveria pensar, assim, em
Uhum.
fazer terapia.
I see. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate. Jéssica, você gostaria de fazer algum comentário a respeito do que a gente conversou até agora?
Eu não entendi muito o que vocês falaram, né? Eu não sei se vocês estão conseguindo me ouvir, porque aqui em
Sim,
frente ao meu condomínio, vocês estão
dá pra
conseguindo
ver
me
bem.
ouvir?
Aham, dá pra ver bem.
Porque tem um bar aqui em frente ao meu condomínio, tá o barulho todinho aqui. Mas tá falando de terapia,
Isso,
que
esse último
Daniel
assunto
falou
é.
agora.
Uhum,
Eu faço terapia também, considero muito importante,
uhum,
né? Já tinha feito há um tempo atrás, mas eu acho que eu não gostava muito da metodologia da psicóloga. E
uhum,
aí eu considerava que, mas não me ajuda em nada e
uhum,
não é importante. Depois que eu mudei de psicólogo e me identifiquei, eu vi que realmente é muito importante, né? e o quanto
Uhum,
ajuda no dia a dia. É, eu sofro um pouco com ansiedade, com TDAH,
uhum,
então me ajuda bastante a terapia e sempre que eu estou conversando com alguma pessoa, amigo, ou seja quem for, eu sempre falo da importância da terapia. Às vezes a pessoa não tem um problema nenhum, mas até para quem não tem problema nenhum, a terapia muitas vezes ajuda a você se entender e a ressignificar algumas coisas. Eu
uhum.
acho muito importante na vida de qualquer pessoa.
I see. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate. And I just let me just speak in português. Jessica, Daniel, eu esqueci de falar no começo, mas a gente tem também aqui na comunidade imersões para iniciantes, né? Essa aqui não é para iniciante, né? Mas claro, fiquem assim, não é para vocês saírem, continuem, vocês estão aqui, né? Eu agradeço muito. Mas tem imersões para iniciante, onde exatamente todo o contexto é mais voltado para ajudar vocês a se soltarem um pouco mais, sabe? As pessoas que nem aqui tá com a Gi, a mesma, já tem um level um pouco mais avançado, né? Mas enfim, então, gente, pra vocês saberem que nossa comunidade, esse aqui é um horário gratuito, né? Mas tem outros horários também que vocês podem pesquisar durante a semana, né? Que aí é voltado para iniciante, né? Vocês podem estar fazendo um teste também, tá bom?
Eu acho que é
Ok.
quarta-noite, né?
Tem quarta-noite, eu não sei todos os cabeças, mas acho que tem quarta-noite, deve ter mais algum outro horário, assim. Eu só precisaria confirmar no site mesmo, tá bom?
Certo.
Imagina. Ok, but continue with us, guys. Don't flee. Não fujam. Tá, Misma, uh, I would like to hear you, Misma. What do you think? Comment something about the topic number 10. As like you listen everyone a little, and I would like to listen you also.
Okay, yeah, like other people, I did therapy too
Mm-hmm.
because when I was a child, my mother has a illness that affect all the
Mm.
family.
Whoa.
So all the family has now some years now
Mm-hmm.
uh, some mental illness like anxious or depression, and I
Mm.
don't escape with that. I have
Mm-hmm. I see.
anxious. So I did the therapy and I see how, no, doing the therapy, I
Mm-hmm.
see that I didn't really know myself.
Mm.
So the professional showed me a lot of things that, whoa, I am that kind of person. I I didn't imagine it, you know.
Don't
So
look scary, like because sometimes we know a part of us that we didn't realize is curse, right?
yes, it's very strange because I always think that I always know me, you know. I'm
Mm-hmm.
that kind of person. I am an introvert person or uh, uh, tímido. I forget the word.
Is a shy person?
Shy. Yeah, a
Yeah.
shy person. And the therapy helped me to see other side of my emotions. And I'm trying now to how to I don't know how to say lidar.
To to
Uh,
to to lead or to handle
You can
yeah, to
say
handle with that
share.
emotion
and to
because it's
lead,
something
yeah.
new to me,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it's really important to do therapy. It's really important.
Yeah. I when you know you better, your self knowledge is good because that you 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 know how to lead in more situations. Like I I knew this with my beloved fiance Gigi Giselle, and she teach me about the I don't know how to say in English. Maybe you can help me. The about the how can I say temperament? I don't know how to say in English, but the
I think that's
Mhm.
right. Temperament.
temper and the do you know the words in English like the melancholic, these stuffs, melancholic, the okay, let's try melancholic. What's the other one? The bloody. I don't know. It's not bloody, but it has four types of temperament, like o sanguíneo, melancholic, que é o melancólico. The other one it is
Chromatic.
phlegmático, and has
Uh,
another one.
Choleric. Cleric.
Choleric, yeah, cholerico. Basically, these four types I didn't know until Gigi. Oh, Johnny, please do this test because I would like to know. Okay, I'm on it, and
That's
I
really important to me.
yeah, I made the test, and it was good to know. I think it was more my majority was like sanguíneo, and because you're not has the only one type. You're have more in a person more significant, but it has a little about the others also. Gee, what is your major like? I always confuse the your type.
I am phlegmatic, a little bit of melancholic as well.
Can you explain more about this? What for maybe someone who is watching us? Try to explain which characters has in each one.
Well, to explain, sorry, to explain better, I would have to study more. But
Mm-hmm.
I would say that the two types, melancholic and phlegmatic, are more introvert. They are like very inside, but the other ones, like choleric and sanguíneo, which I don't know the name in English,
Yeah.
they are more extrovert. They like their energy are from others for others, but the other like they are super shy and introvert. And the phlegmatic, by
Mm-hmm.
the way, they are really quite nice people. They like to relax. The melancholic are more melancholic. And yeah, that's my simple explanation about this.
Good. I appreciate. And that's good because for us, like we are living a relation, and especially we want to be in a marriage, it's good to understand how Gigi works and how Jonas works because for we avoid some from like I'm the more extrovert person and she
Talkative.
the talkative, and she's the more introvert, no more being reflect. And I learned a lot with her, and basically that's important. We understand how the people around us works to we talk to for we be more effective in our communication with the other. And Miss, I'm curious. Do you know your type? Have you ever made this text? I can't find the link here. Gee, if you can, yeah, if you don't mind to take the link and put in the chat.
Can I share here?
Yeah, you can put in the chat.
Okay, I will. I
You'll
will.
be
Yeah,
nice.
I want the link.
Okay, I will
But
do that.
I think I know a little my type. I know I
Yeah.
am an introvert person, a little shy. Um, I am not so social person. My fiancé is a lot of social. He speak
Uh-huh.
with our neighborhood uh, with one facility that I don't have. Um, I think I'm not melancholic.
I see.
I don't know. I don't know.
So when you finish here, you can make the test. Let me explain in Portuguese just for they understand. Daniel and Jessica, a gente está falando aqui basicamente da importância de conhecer seu temperamento. Então, tem quatro tipos de temperamento: melancólico, o colérico, o sanguíneo e o fleumático. Então, tipo, a Gi é mais fleumática, eu sou mais sanguíneo, a mesma pode ser mais melancólica. Então, assim, a Gi mandou aqui o link para vocês quiserem fazer o teste depois, pra descobrir qual que é o seu tipo. Tipo, eu nunca tinha escutado falar nisso até conhecer a Gi e ela me falar, faz o teste para conhecer você. Eu fiz e foi bom. Então, assim, tá aqui o link, né? Quando a gente acabar aqui, sintam-se livre aí para vocês quiserem fazer, né? Não é lição de casa, não é obrigado. É mais para autoconhecimento, self-knowledge. Ok?
Ok, thank you.
Combinado.
Yeah. All right. So you're almost in the end, but just let you to have more questions here to talk about it. So, uh, okay, question number 5, Misma. What practice help you stay empathetic towards others, even when you disagree with them? let me just try to help in this question. For me, sometimes it's difficult to open hand. I don't know how to say abrir mão. Sometimes, in my opinion, to when try to recognize when the other's opinion is the best option, you know? Because sometimes we feel like so close with your opinion. We want to, oh, my opinion is more important because, but sometimes, especially when you are in a group, we need to backstep, like one back uh, forward, I guess, I don't know. But just for you, sometimes, oh, yeah, maybe the other has more uh the other opinion is reasonable, it's like look like more good than mine. So how to when you disagree, or even when you disagree, but try to see with the others vision, just, yeah, feel free to give your opinion.
Okay, yeah. I have a problem to when I put idea in my when I have an idea and I think
Mm-hmm.
it's right,
Mm-hmm.
I think that the other person it's wrong. Like, and what I try to not be I don't know how to say uh, like uma pessoa chata, like because of my idea it's right, it don't
Mm-hmm.
is the other uh, everybody wait a minute when I have an idea and the other person have a other idea,
Mm-hmm.
I try to take a breath and
Mm-hmm.
think a little more
Mm-hmm.
and try to see of his view. Okay, his stuff is not so wrong. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's a way to do something. So my thought is not right, so much right too.
Mm-hmm.
So take a breath, let hear other opinions. If other people want to try to follow his idea, okay, because he's right too. But if the other people want to follow my idea, it's right too, Like, it's not just my idea, it's right. There's other way to do something and it's okay.
Yeah, interesting. Like, as now what's happening in English. Sometimes you want to try this is very good exercise. We want to try to say something, but sometimes we has a problem in this journey, and that we need to make around to try to say the same thing in our other words, and
Mhm.
you made it, like you explain yourself with another words, and I totally understand. And this happened the same with the ideas. Sometimes we don't need to force our only opinion. If it works with the other opinion, we just to recognize, okay, this is the solution. Uh, uh, you can continue thinking yours is the best option, but sometimes it's just you need to thinking uh, um, in another way, right? Uh, and it's not difficult. It's not easy. It's very difficult to do this, but it's necessary.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. Gee, you're good in this. The question number 6. How has your ability to read and respond the emotions of others impact in your relationships at work? Yeah, you can just don't limiting at work. It can be another environment. Just, yeah.
Let me think a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am a really, how can I say this word? I watch people. I am an introvert,
Yeah.
so I like to watch people's
You do this
behaviors.
very well.
Yeah. I like to read what I don't know what's in people's mind, of course, but I can read their act, how they are acting towards a situation, or you know. So this, I kind of protect myself. Even let me share an example. Like if somebody is really angry about some subject or uncomfortable, if they show that they are uncomfortable talking about a specific subject, I just notice and don't talk about this. Um, Also, when they are sad, I try to check the environment. I just try to feel the moment so that I can be uh, não atrapalhar. I don't know the word, but
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
just try to feel the moment with the person. I try to watch them, and I don't think I responded this question really properly, but that's what's in my mind.
Yeah, no atrapalhar, the Google Translate said, don't get in the way. I don't know if they
Oh,
are don't
was on the
disturb. I
context.
don't, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, my pleasure. About the question I made for Misma, I think you lead this, handle this with very well also too. It's something like you are so, when you see some situation, you, how can I say? Você não se apega in your own opinion when you see the others is something that
Yeah,
I learned with you, you know. You know how to notice this.
thank you.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
you
Sorry.
can go ahead.
No, Javi, I just say another thing. Go ahead.
Okay. I think that one thing that I do a lot is like I don't try to join um how can I say discussions about things like some people like to discuss in a way of discutir mesmo, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to put my ideas in front of others and say, "Oh, this is the true," you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share an example. Like I'm a Christian and I believe
Mm-hmm.
in God. You know, I know, of course, a lot of people don't believe. I have some friends that doesn't live in this Christian life, and there are some things that I believe that are correct.
Mm-hmm.
That some of my friends don't do. So I don't say, "Oh, you're really wrong. Shame on
Mm-hmm.
you." No, I just live my life, and that's okay. I think that you can love people and don't put your ideas in front of people. Like, don't, you know,
Don't force,
we're
yeah.
just humans. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, G. I appreciate. So, guys, welcome again in here in the main room. I know the time is fleeing, you know, like very fast, but I'm curious to know how was the conversation in your group. So, Lourdes, ladies first, please, how was the conversation? Did you like the topic? Was it easy or
Yes,
not?
I liked the topic. I talked with Christian
Mm-hmm.
and Arthur.
Nice.
They were a good speakers in English.
Mm-hmm.
Christian too, and I learning a lot. And we speak about the emotional intelligence.
Nice,
And
nice, Lourdes.
this topic, I said to them when I was working this topic, that time didn't work with this in my jobs.
Hmm, I see.
And I think nowadays is one topic that the company work with this topic.
Yeah, yeah, it's very important. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Thank you, Lourdes. I appreciate for your feedback. Hey guys, just before we continue, I put in the chat here the link for the survey. So when you finish here in some minutes, just please give your feedback. It's anonymous, so don't, you know, you can put your the answer sincere, you know, like just, yeah, very quickly, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, very short. Okay, and hey Arthur, please just know how was for you with Christian and Lourdes.
Yeah, it was a good conversation with Luz and Christian. Christian is a Bolivian guy, so it
Mm,
was nice. first time to speak with Bolivian. It was very nice. He speaks very, very well in English. And Lourdes is from Rio Grande do Sul. So it was a pleasure to know them, and it was very nice. It's a topic for me. It's a topic is not so easy for me. Try to explain, and the 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 grammar is different for me, but I think it was very, very nice conversation.
Nice, nice, Arthur. And I'm curious to, hey Christian, which part from Bolivia do you live in? Cochabamba? Where it is in Bolivia?
Well, I was living in Bolivia. I lived in Cochabamba, but then we moved to Brazil. I'm currently living
Oh,
in, yeah, I'm currently living in Curitiba, Paraná, with my wife.
I see, I see, I
I
see.
forgot this part. He's in
Yeah,
Brazil, but he believe it.
I just know a little about Bolivia because Gisele's brother lived there in Bolivia for like 6 years, and
Mm,
he tell me a lot of the funny and interesting stories about your country. So very good references, no?
mhm.
And yeah, very beautiful place. I have a coworker. She was there like last month, and she told me very a good country. And so, Fisher, please just tell me what do you think about the topic? Did you like the conversation? And what are you thinking about the Brazilian guys? Do you like?
Well, I work with Brazilians, so for me it's okay. Don't have any problems with them. So the conversation was really good. I think that emotional intelligence nowadays it's important.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about companies, how companies are investing a lot of money
Yeah.
in this
Oh.
subject, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was telling my colleagues that in the company I'm working on, they invest a lot on this topic. We have meetings, we have speeches to learn more about it because
Yeah.
I think that they realize it the happiness the happiest that the employee is gonna do a better job. So it's important. It was a little hard to talk about this in English
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
obviously
Vocabulary. Yeah.
everyone here is still developing
Mm-hmm.
their English. So but this was really good, a good conversation.
Yeah. And just a curious, how about your Portuguese? Você consegue falar um pouquinho? Falar
Eu posso,
português?
posso sim, então. Eu não falo perfeito, mas tenho que falar, porque eu moro aqui no Brasil, né?
Muito bom, muito bom. And just for you know, Misma lives in the same city, right, Misma? Like Curitiba is your
Yes.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, I just put in the a very just if you want to improve more about this topic, a link about the where you find discover yourself. What is your temperament? You know, is I think is very good thing. And yeah. So we are almost the end, but just let me ask you, hey William, my friend, we didn't talk today, but how was the conversation? I think it was only you and Helton. Has another person or not? Maybe the person leave.
Too. Elton has left the mission. I don't know. We lost
He
connection with them.
he pressed the wrong button. He said, right, Helton.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. She just left, and we back to the main room. Okay, so the conversation was good. It's really great. Read the 10 questions
Mm-hmm.
and answer everyone. We believe it's something personal, é algo muito pessoal,
Mm-hmm.
mas the learning we have, it's about to have peace and
Mm-hmm.
calm down, man. Calm down to resolve every problem you have.
I see. And how was for you, Helton?
well, I love it, this topic because sometimes we forgot how important is the emotional intelligence in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Not just a professional life, but personal life as well, because it helps us to solve our problems, to be more kind when we have a, a conflict, and
Mm.
we can solve it in a better way.
Mm-hmm.
So in general,
Yeah,
I enjoyed a lot. It was a good conversation.
I see. Okay, okay. And just let me know, Helton, was you, William, and the other person just has other.
Larissa.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, guys, just to respect your time, 4 p.m. I really appreciate your time here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I wish the best. Another uh week is coming, and just take care. And I hope see you next Sunday, maybe. All right, guys.
Bye
Don't
bye.
forget the survey.